Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's about 5:30 and I'm in En Route on the even side. I just left the Burger King right there at the top of Soi 52 behind the Lotus at BTS En Route. And I'm walking up in the direction of Bangkok BTS. Here comes one of the little buses heading to the Ekamai bus station. You can catch a bus this size to many points around Thailand, and I would try to stay smaller than that size. You'll see mini buses, and I get it. Some of the smaller districts, there's only going to be 5 or 6 people going there, and a Toyota van is going to be the way to go. But going from here to Pattaya, take the big bus. Those mini buses are kind of a pain, and they stuff a lot of people in them. And don't be surprised if you're asked to hold your 10-pound backpack in your lap to put another person in there. That's how it's gonna go. Across the street is Soi 81, and I don't know where Soi 83 is, but these IDO buildings right near En Route BTS, very popular. I used to live up on Soi 77. And many of my buddies in the area stayed in those IDOs. I was down by the Big C in the Knightsbridge building. But I haven't been up here in a while. I know we went to breakfast at a place up here on the right. I think I'm coming up to it. Forgetting, Santa Monica Diner. And we were in the, is it Central Mall or Central Festival Mall in Pattaya? I saw they had a Santa Monica Diner there. I'm assuming it's the same guy. There's Sukhumvit Mercedes. So on the corner of Soi 54, let's see if it's still there. Yes, Santa Monica Diner. Original burger, handmade pizzas, breakfast all day. There's a little place to get some towers of beer and hang out. And a Jets 24-hour fitness. I'll just take a quick peek down 54. I've walked down this street several times. Not a whole lot going on down there. A couple of more local buildings. But you can search my channel if you want to see me walking a mile back there. I'm just going to show you there's one interesting building up here and to the right. And this is all some kind of government building on the left. Government health, something along those lines. Here's a 7-Eleven. You're still a pretty close walk to the Lotus. Across the street from the Lotus is the major movie complex. And there's a Tops market down below. I'm gonna call these more old school Thai style buildings on the left. There's really good pizza up here. I used to order on Grab when I lived in En Route all the time. I didn't know where it was. It's just a little shop house up on the left. Try not to get hit here by a bike. Can't remember the name of these condos up here on the right. That's where I'm walking to. KS Residence, apartment complex, rooms for rent. If you're on a budget, I would not be afraid to look at these Thai style apartments. They're probably going to have that wet bath. But that might be a nice trade-off to live in the exact area you want to live at a fraction of the cost. Area 62 square meters. See, some of these apartments are just pretty darn big. And that's the building I was thinking of. I think. No, I think that's a office complex. Next to that is the condo I was interested in. There's all kinds of restaurants going on in here. On Nooch farm kitchen. Okay. Play on Newt. This is some kind of business. Nationwide. Printers. The pizza place was up here on the left in one of these shop houses. You know, I think this is a tree property. Trying to find. You'll find the trees all over town. There you go, the tree on Newt Station. I know there's another tree up off of Sukhumvit 50. Kind of behind the Lotus and over near Cheap Charlie's. I'm gonna walk back out to the main road and continue walking up towards Bangkok BTS station. Starting to lose my light. And I have a buddy who just moved up to this Bangkok area. I know there's another Buddy's Bar and Grill up towards Soy 89. And this is a popular, again, it's a Ramada property, the Siamese. I know that's partly a hotel. I think it's like the one down by Best Beef at the top of Soy 77. Both hotel and long-term serviced apartments, I think. I've certainly seen them listed by the month. It's like a car wash. And the Wells International School on the left. And here's Sugit Soy 56. And I know I've walked all the way to the end of that soy. It's pretty slow down there. A lot of private homes. There's a good Vietnamese place down on the right. Again, search my channel bar. I'll show you exactly where it's at. It's also, that Vietnamese sandwich shop is hooked to hoops. And they had I think it was an Australian guy in there doing lessons and pickup games. Here's the Willows Park, the top of Soy 58. Looks pretty nice. Watch where you're walking, not as bad as this, but one of these was sticking up and I almost took a header. Sitting here pointing out condos and I think I just broke a toe. I kicked that thing hard. And where are we at, Soy 58? Yeah, I know there's a hotel or the Courtier. I'm not sure if it's a hotel or a condo right here on the corner. And then it just winds down into a little neighborhood of homes. Yeah, it's got to be a hotel. Although they have balconies. Well, the Quarter building, I was going to say Courtier, like the shopping mall. Oh, it says hotel on Newt. Well, there you go. This is just a large business. I'm not exploring too far back into the neighborhoods today. I know there's just a bunch of houses back there. That's not to say there isn't a 4 or 6 story building tucked away. That's the type of large bus you'll take to Pattaya. Ekamai bus station to the northern bus station in Pattaya, 131 baht, I believe, each way. I've also did many videos on how to catch the bus there at Ekamai, so check that out. But basically when you walk in, the government bus is the first stand. On the right, it'll be the one with 10 people in line, and then there'll be a bunch of guys barking out, Pattaya, Pattaya, Pattaya. This says Sukhumvit Hills. Yeah, that's more an office complex though. I lost track of what street we're on. I think we're walking up towards Sukhumvit 58. Saha Union. That's a condo complex. Yeah, 8 stories. Car dealership on the right. There's the Jeep dealership, a Jeep Wrangler. I have 3 of them in there. And a service center. Plenty of local businesses. You can go to the dentist at 8 o'clock at night on a Sunday. In fact, Boone got her teeth cleaned today on Sunday afternoon. Suck up. You look like you need a beer. That's cool. Huh. Sunny Offside Craft Beer and Burger. Check this place out. Thai Craft Series. Looks like they're doing a little promotion, Instagram. Studio. We're up to Sukhumvit Soy 60. We're getting pretty close to Bangkok BTS. And I've been up all these little soys. Again, that just leads into that neighborhood. It makes like a big U shape. Pops out near that hotel on Soy 58. There's the IDO on the odd side, Sukhumvit 93 building. They even have a Starbucks at the base. I think this is an office complex, yes. And I'm not looking it up, but I'm 99% sure down towards the end, well, not that far, maybe a 10-minute walk down the way on the left is the Thompson Factory outlet for silk scarves and all. It was a little light on goods the last time I was in there 6 months ago, but it might be worth a look. Those silk products are not cheap when you find them in the mall. Thompson, the American who kind of revitalized the Thai silk industry. You can visit the Thompson house up near the MBK. The Viva Garden Residence at the top of Soy 60 and a half. Oh, that's a sharp looking building. Yeah, I've seen that from the BTS a million times. Looks like a boat. Viva Garden. And we're at 60/1. And that is BTS Bangkok straight ahead. And there it is. We've made it up to the Bangkok BTS in the Sukhumvit Soy 60 area. Some noisy buses. But a nice look around town. Yeah, from En Route down here to Bangkok, there's some interesting places to live. Save a few bucks compared to the more central areas down by Terminal 21. I appreciate you watching. And that's Sukhumvit Soy 95 on the odd side. There will be plenty more videos on the way. Take it easy.